this morning. You've probably seen all the commercials and posts on your social media feeds for medicines to help you lose weight. Celebrities like Oprah tout the drug semaglutide. But we have a warning today from our friend Dr. Lisa Larkin with Concierge Medicine of Cincinnati. And it's a warning on a bunch of different fronts. So let's just start with the drug, which is known as Ozempic or Wegovy.
Right.
What is this medicine and how does it work, Lisa?
Well, first, thank you for having me because I think this is an important topic. So Wegovy and Ozempic, both semaglutide, are FDA-approved medications for type 2 diabetes and for chronic weight management in obese individuals. And there's specific criteria for who is a candidate for these medications.
So I watched your video about someone buying what they thought was semaglutide online without a prescription, without talking to a doctor, and you actually have that a vial from one of your patients.
Right.
So what is in there, if you even know?
So I don't usually like to do videos on social media, but this was such an important topic to me because this is a real patient who is a very intelligent, lovely person who, on the advice of her chiropractor, was instructed to go online herself. She was concerned about losing some weight and order semaglutide online without a prescription. She just paid with a credit card. This was shipped to her in an envelope. It came with no directions or nothing. You can see it's a bottle of white powder.
Yeah. And that's why she brought it to you.
Absolutely no idea what this is.
Yeah.
Right? She brought it to me to say, this came with no directions. I want to use semaglutide. How do I dilute this? How do I take this? How do I administer this? And, again, I have no idea what's in this and really instructed her that I thought that this was potentially very dangerous. And again, I think it goes to the message that, these meds are out there. Everybody's talking about them. There's lots of ways to access these medications. Patients who don't meet specific criteria, who aren't obese, want these medications.
Right. And a lot of
so they're
people
looking at all of these outside ways of getting it. But I just have to say, this is unregulated. I don't know what's in this bottle. Please, I encourage anyone that's listening, don't order stuff online that you're going to inject.
Well, not just that. You have compounding pharmacies saying that they're offering a different, a compounded version of this. Does that have any FDA approval, or is that useful?
So that's the other way people are getting these medications, and it's a little bit different than this. So this patient ordered this online with no prescription.
Right.
She just did it herself. To get compounded semaglutide, you do have to have a physician writing a prescription. And because everybody wants these drugs, because the FDA-approved medications have specific indications, and because, frankly, there's been supply chain issues and they're expensive, people want these drugs and they're looking for other ways to get them. And so the big business of medicine has entered in here. And so now people can access compounded versions of the medication with physicians and clinicians writing prescriptions in all different types of scenario, including online, local medi-spas, the cryotherapy place, IV infusion centers. It does require a physician's prescription. The issue is semaglutide is still on patent. And so where the actual ingredient of semaglutide is coming from, whether or not it's safe, manufactured correctly, is regulated, is very unclear. And so although, again, generally this is with a physician's prescription and someone supervising this, it's really unregulated, and I won't prescribe compounded versions in my practice.
So I only have like 20 seconds left.
Sorry.
No, that's okay because you've given us great information. But the thing that I want to drive home after talking with you about this is if you're gaining weight, there could be all kinds of reasons why you're gaining weight, and you need to just talk with your doctor,
and so that goes back to this too, right? Which is if you're having symptoms, please see your physician. And if you're interested in semaglutide, please talk to them about FDA-approved indications and really consider getting the FDA-approved product if you meet criteria and have other symptoms evaluated.
Yeah, very good. Dr.
Don't treat
Lisa
yourself.
Larkin. Yeah, Concierge Medicine of Cincinnati. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
From breaking news to feel-good stories, Local 12 has it all. Tap subscribe and hit the links to find out more.